I'm Jake Melling, and I'm going to do a video about Sylvester Howard Roper. He was a great inventor. He was born on November 23rd, 1823. He was one of the people that was first made the car or put a steam-powered engine on a buggy, and here's a picture of the buggy and him on the buggy. He was one of the first to basically invent the car, and many people have appreciated him for that. Here's the motorcycle, and he invented the motorcycle, or the pedal. He just basically got a bicycle or a pedal bike and put a steam engine on it, and he was one of the greatest inventors, in my opinion. He helped invent machine tools, furnaces, shotguns, and the 2- and 4-wheeled vehicles. And here's basically how a steam engine works. So the water comes in here and goes down and pushes the piston and fills and makes the piston go across, and then there's like a fire or something that will heat this up and turn this to steam, and then the steam will come up and push this back and forth and go up. And when the piston goes back and forth like that, then that just propels either the wheel or anything that you want to use the steam engine for, and that's just the exhaust that comes up through there. And this is basically what it was like for people in the olden days before Sylvester Roper. And this is what it was possibly like after Sylvester Roper invented the motorcycle. Awesome what Sylvester Roper could do. Before, I failed to mention that in this little contraption, he contained all the water right here in the seat, and it was very efficient because he could go quite a ways on just that much water. This is a model that I made. It's just basically a box, a model steam engine. There's a fog machine in it to resemble the steam. One of the stories about Sylvester Roper is when he died. He was at Boston Speedway racetrack. It's a wooden racetrack, and it was a mile long. And he did the mile in about 2 minutes and 12 seconds. And he got super excited about the whole thing, and so he wanted to improve his time even more than 2 minutes and 12 seconds. So then he decided, I'm going to do this again. So he went again, and the bike was very fast. But then about halfway through, the tire started wobbling. And when the tire started wobbling, he went off the track into a sand pile, and he got thrown off, and him and the bike landed in the sand, and he didn't move at all for quite a while. And so then people came over to help him, and when they got over to him, he was already dead. And then when the doctor was examining his body, he said that it didn't have anything at all to do with the bike accident. It was all just a heart attack, and the bike that he was riding weighed about 185 pounds. It had enough coal for him to go at least 25 more miles after he crashed. So it was very efficient. You could go a long ways just on a little bit. Sylvester Roper's steam engine bike, the original one, is owned by the Smithsonian museum, and I hope you are just as excited about Sylvester Roper as I am.